And we are back with another edition of Monday Night Dynamite. I am the JamSaw, and with me, as always, is my broadcast partner, Brock Redhead. How are you doing tonight, Brock?
I'm going to pull a late 2010s Michael Cole and sit in my glass box of despair because as of Sunday, my world is being destroyed.
Yeah, because why? Because AEW is the A show.
Only reason I'm agreeing with you is, listen, the ratings are in your favor as of right now. But the fact that you, once again, I don't know how you did it, but you Jericho'd the women's brand
we
world title.
We discussed this during that match. How could I have done that? It's impossible for me to.
There's no way you could win both in the first ever. There's no way you could win both in the first ever.
I had no preparation time. I didn't even really know about it until the month it was happening. Shida was on a losing streak until she went by.
I'm just going to say this. As of last Sunday, not this past Sunday, but as of last Sunday, AEW stole the Omni Women's World Title.
Didn't steal nothing. You handed it to me.
You stole shit.
You handed it to me on a silver platter, my man.
Before we get into what's about to happen, I will say your trophy case for your brand might be heavy as of right now, but
heavy is the head that wears the crown, man.
Santino wears the crown. Santino's the only man that wears the crown.
Santino wears the brassiere of Baptista.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so I will let you take it away and tell us what we're seeing on screen.
Well, if you recall at the pay-per-view, we had a fatal four-way kind of situation for the title. It was the Young Bucks versus the Acclaim versus Varsity Blondes versus 2.0, and 2.0 came out with the victory. So Varsity Blondes are owed a title rematch, and it just so happens that, as we're wont to do here in AEW, the Young Bucks decided to challenge Varsity Blondes for that number one contendership. So if the Bucks are able to win this tonight, they automatically qualify to be the number one contenders for the tag team titles.
I feel that your brand just likes to spit in my face and tell me that it's raining, because you know damn well I'm always rooting for the Varsity Blondes.
You know you love it.
Damn it. But the Varsity Blondes are owed everything. They've earned everything that they're owed, and everyone just wants to keep knocking them down. So if
they have the option of declining, but I mean, they're just competitors through and through.
They're fighters. They're not going to turn it down, though.
You got to give them that respect.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Indeed it is, my friend. Indeed it is.
But yes, so before we continue, last time I'm going to bring this up until pay-per-view number 9, when it's the entire men and women's tag and mid-card titles. As of right now, AEW is up 2-0 with the Omni brand titles, and it's currently held by
A show is up 2-0.
It's currently held by the brand, but represented was Jericho world title and Shida world title. So before we stop talking about the past, were you shocked when Shida pulled out the victory?
Yeah, I can tell that you wanted to say pull to Jericho, but yes, I was shocked at how quickly. I honestly didn't think Shida was going to win. She went in with 2 losses in a row. She lost her singles match against Britt Baker, who is the number one contender for the women's championship, and we'll be seeing in our main event tonight that championship match. We couldn't put it on the pay-per-view because we didn't want to last minute swap someone out for the Omni Wars, but. I was super shocked. I was really concerned she wasn't going to win it. So, you say I pulled a Jericho. I don't know how I could have, because I didn't even think I was going to win. So, if I was a betting man, I would have put money against me. I would have put my money on ODB probably.
Yep. She overcame Becky Lynch of SmackDown, Mandy Rose of NWA, and ODB of TNA. So congratulations to the A show.
There you go.
Having
You heard it here first.
two out of the total of 6 belts. So the year is not over yet. But yep. So as of that, in the past, and we're looking forward to the future pay-per-view number 9 when the Omni titles. And like I've said before, sir, with all these titles being on the line for all of our champions, it's not just who's got the mid-card title, who's got the world title. It's whoever holds them has got to look forward to such a massive mountain to climb.
Yeah, definitely. But a double team super kick to the face of Griff Garrison. Thank you, Josh. Griff Garrison.
Oh, there we go. Pick him up. Ooh, nice.
Matt Jackson, some clubbing blows to Griff Garrison's face, knocking him down to the canvas. Lifting him up on his shoulders. Ooh, nice roll.
All right, we're going to take him where you're taking him.
Take him to the corner for another double team. Oh, not able to pull it off. Garrison double chops them.
Keep it. Get out of his corner, though.
Oh, if I was Nick, I would knock him off. But
Drop
Nick
it.
Not paying attention.
There we go.
And out there we see supporting the Young Bucks is their good friend Adam Cole, baby.
Bye-bye. Oh,
Nick,
no, come on.
Nick breaking up the hot tag.
Yes, there you go. Catch it. Pick him up. Drop. Beautiful. Yes, Spinebuster.
Nice.
You can't keep a good blonde down.
Well, it depends.
No.
Neither here nor there. Going nice, arm drag takedown. Picking up again. Is he going to go for like a go to sleep? No, another.
Beautiful.
Another roll.
Nice.
But this time Griff is going to get the hot tag.
There you go.
Seeing Pillman back in action. Boom. Kick to the leg. Following it up, but a reversal by Pillman.
Yes, sir.
For a nice supplé of his own. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go. Woo.
It's not going to let Nick do his own hot tag. It's like, no, siree, boy. I don't know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Guess just catching some breath. Like you do.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, like, ever
since...
since...
Oh, my Lord. Listen,
I cut my hair just for this reason, so you'd stop thinking I was Jesus.
Doesn't mean that you own the ratings war.
So far it does. Look at the ratings.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just because you hold all of the titles doesn't mean you're the best. It does. Kinda.
Listen, just
because more people watch your show than mine doesn't mean it's better.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh,
as of right now, you are being very early 2000s Triple H. I'm just saying.
Could be worse.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I could be talking about a golden egg, but I'm not. Seriously,
Ooh,
I really just don't understand what's happening there sometimes, man.
I know. Did you see, I forgot the name that he's going by, but Braun is now in Ring of Honor?
Yeah, he debuted for Ring of Honor on the last show that they have. You know, they're kind of closing business for at least 6 months.
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's because they don't have any money to pay anybody. They're going to have to try to find a way to restructure and refinance to get everything off the ground, so they can't afford to pay people's contracts during that time. So they're like, all right, go work wherever you got to work. We're going to try to put something back together when we can get the finances together. I mean, they were hit hardest by the pandemic because they were more of a house show type of thing, and they weren't able to do house shows for a long period of time. And I don't think people really bought their pay-per-views. I mean, their final battle pay-per-view was free on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I watched parts of it last night, or the night that it was on in your region.
Yep. Oh, no, do Bucks fly?
Boom. Oh, yes, they do, but they sometimes get caught in the guts with a couple of knees. Griff, huge spine buster.
There you go.
Going for the cover off that spine buster. Is it enough? And it is.
There you go. That's right.
Varsity Blondes retains their #1 contendership to the tag team titles, and Young Bucks unfortunately go a little bit further back in the line.
There you go. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. The Young Bucks are nothing but
That's what you've been saying, you say.
Listen, I might not be right about champions.
About anything?
Get out of here.
Forget about it.
At the end of the year, except for the women's world title, all of the titles will be coming home to SmackDown. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's nice to have a dream and to believe, but you might want to get your head out of Fantasyland for a little while.
Nope. But what sucks is, if you remember, if your fans watched No Mercy, Kurt Angle was my current world champion, and it was known that after that night, him and the entire squad was going over to TNA Impact. So he won and he dropped the world title. So we don't have a world champion anymore. So I don't know what's going to happen from that. We're going to have to find out tomorrow night. But yeah, you just might get a pass on that if no world champion is crowned. But I will send in Santino if that happens.
Oh, Santino.
Oh, Santino.
Go up against the Batista.
Oh, Santino against Bully Ray.
Oh, Bully of the Ray variety.
God damn it. All right, what do we got? So I'm guessing we're seeing Sammy Guevara against
Daniel
Garcia. Am I right?
Yeah, because Daniel Garcia is the one that dethroned Sammy for that TNT title. And then he lost. Then Garcia lost the TNT title to Darby Allin at the pay-per-view. So Sammy is doing the same thing that Young Bucks tried to do to Varsity, and he's challenged for that #1 contendership.
Beautiful. Ooh, drop the elbow.
That's what you got to do with an elbow. You got to drop it.
You drop it hard.
Just like a leg. You got to drop that leg hard, too.
Just has Hulk Hogan.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Randy the Macho Man Savage.
Got you for 2 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Ooh, Sammy.
Sammy knows what's what.
But our truth knows what's up.
Little Jimmy?
Yeah, little Jimmy.
Garcia working him on the outside. Picks him up. I thought he was going straight for the ring post. Did I lose my broadcast partner?
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm just
snapping into a Slim Jim, are you?
You blew my mind with that one. I'm just baffled that people won't. Oh, well, it is a tables match. I didn't see the tables.
Oh, you didn't see like in the title graphic where it said it was a tables match, and the fact there's 2 tables right outside the ring that are just
didn't see the tables.
And Brock, this is why you keep thinking your show's the A show. You have vision issues. I have an optometrist. I'll send you his information.
God damn it.
Go and get yourself a pair of glasses, and then you'll see who the A show really is. Garcia going to work Sammy Guevara on the underside of that table where all those metal legs are. Garcia picks him up. I'm going to take him towards the table. Nope. Doing a guillotine for some reason. I suppose that could help damage your opponent. Dropping some more elbows.
If you can drain the blood from his... wouldn't stop the air from traveling throughout the body so long enough to where that makes him incoherent, then that might give you the upper hand to put him through a table.
That is true.
There you go.
Working that arm and shoulder. Oh, bad time to
why would
Sammy.
you...
Sammy.
Through a table.
Ooh.
Oh, come on. That would have been poetic justice.
It was almost over way too quickly. Oh.
I hate 22 better fix that shit too.
Jesus. Why? I don't know why. Garcia's like, we need more tables.
Oh, bring it to 10.
One table is not enough. We need 2. Oh, nice. Sammy getting out of that. Boom, Enziguri to the top of the head. Oh, nice reversal by Garcia, taking him down. But Guevara having enough time to come to. Boom, knocks the table back down. The other table went flying somewhere.
Yeah, set it up.
He should just suplex him right from...
I've yet to ask you yet, but whose corner are you throwing your hat in?
I want Sammy to go for it, man. I think that he was kind of robbed of his opportunity by this young upstart.
Okay.
But, I mean, don't get me wrong. Daniel Garcia has proven to be a huge talent. I mean, just look at how much momentum he's put into this match. I mean, if you look real carefully, you'll see how much sweat these guys have. Like, they've been busting their ass for this.
Yep. Ooh, nice. Oh. So who's Darby's biggest threat here then?
Well, it's hard to say because I believe Sammy also took the belt from Darby, if I'm not mistaken. It's been so long I don't remember every single detail of what was going on. But if I'm not mistaken, Darby had the championship when Sammy was able to take it from him. And
I guess it's a good thing you have a partner that has notes in his notepad that can just flip and check.
I have notes in my Excel sheet and I can flip too. But I'm just too lazy to do it. I don't care enough to check. That's all. I'm just going to say I believe that's what happened, so that's what happened.
Okay, so at Havoc, Darby took from Garcia. We're up to code on that. Miro took it. Miro lost it to Sammy week 1 last month, 2 months ago. And then Garcia won a number 1 contenders in week 3 after that.
No, but I'm pretty sure that like where you're seeing Miro winning or giving it to Sammy, had it before, and Miro won it from Sammy, and that was his rematch clause. So I think Sammy before that had the belt and won it from Darby, if I'm not mistaken.
Cody had it week 1 of Bash at the Beach. Cody had it and lost it in a last man standing match to Sammy. So Sammy was the current champion at that point.
Did Cody win it from Sammy the month before?
I don't have my notes past that. They're in my other book.
Okay.
But at Bash at the Beach, Sammy beat Miro. I don't know if that was for the title or not. Punk beat Darby in match 1. But yeah.
See, that's what's a little bit difficult about booking a real show, because I'm pretty sure the Darby had the title that Sammy took it off of. Pretty sure. In real life.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be where I'm getting confused. Garcia just taking his time with him. Not very smart. You shouldn't play these kind of games with a veteran like Sammy Guevara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very dangerous to play these kind of games, don't you think?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh, Sammy, no!
Ooh. If he had just clipped his head on that table, that might have been enough to shatter it and give him the win. What they really should do, man... Ooh, wrong direction. What they really should do is try to do an avalanche maneuver and put someone through the table. That would be awesome. That's what I would do if I was playing this damn game.
Pull the Sheamus and Cena.
Yeah, man, that's the best way to put someone through the table is the avalanches. I would love to see it set up in a way that Randy Orton could do a super RKO right through the table.
Right.
Also going to let this drop here in this episode for those of you that are listening that may be interested. We're working on a new idea, a podcast with all 4 of the GMs from your favorite fantasy wrestling shows. Myself, Brock Redhead, Villain Kills Josh himself, and of course the evolution of professional wrestling commentary, Jonathan Darwin, doing a little podcast together where we talk about wrestling and other stuff too, called Exposing the Biz. Look forward to that. You can check out the YouTube channel is Exposing the Biz. So it's XPOSIN THABIZ.
Beautiful.
And look forward to that in the new year. Right now it's pretty sparse and there's nothing there, but we'll get a banner and shit going on soon, and I plan on doing at least a monthly podcast, like a 1 hour, maybe 2 hours if we can squeeze it out, podcast about what's been going on in professional wrestling, our thoughts on specific wrestlers, promotions, things like that, and other things too, like comics or cartoons or movies, TV shows, stuff like that. Ooh.
Nice
reversal by Garcia. Snapmare takedown. Kick to the face by Sammy. Had that scouted. Oh, they tried to kick each other and missed.
Someone's right by the table. Come on.
Yeah, Sammy was able to capitalize. Got the... oh, yes. No! Jesus Christ. Too close. These stupid tables. You gotta stop buying your tables from actual table stores. Go to IKEA. Get your tables from IKEA. Those fuckers will break, I'll tell you.
Yes, sir. Uh-oh.
Oh,
nice.
Nice. Sammy taking him down.
Oh.
You know, Sammy, the goal here is to put him through the table. You don't have to go high flying, Sammy. You got to put him through the table.
Drop it.
Oh, dropping it like it's hot. Was that a 450?
Yes, sir. Save those finishers, bro.
Jeez. Now he's going for it. He's going to go for... Boom! Shooting star press.
I'm thinking about sticking that back on Brock. I'm not going to lie to you.
The shooting star? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Because if we're retro, come on. Brock doing the moonsault would be something beautiful to see.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was going to pop Sammy in the face with it. Just bam! Eat some wood, bitch.
Oh, nice uppercut.
Jesus, even when I try, I'm never going to be family friendly.
I know, dude. I try hard when it comes to Jonathan. It's over.
Oh, nice. Sammy Guevara power bombs him through that table. which means Sammy Guevara is your new number one contender for the TNT Championship.
Yeah.
It seems poor Mr. Garcia, he go back to the back of the line.
Oh no, Superman not here today.
What are you going to do?
Oh, damn.
Look at that table clinging to the ropes. Jesus. He's going to be picking splinters out of his back for a week.
Yeah, and with a loss, that kind of hurts a little bit more.
Indeed. Not just a loss, but losing that number one contendership spot. Not being able to cash in that rematch clause against the person that took the title away from you. That's got to be horrible.
Yeah.
It's a horrible, man.
It's
so horrible. Up next, we're seeing a fatal four-way. We're going to see Miro with his former best friend Kip Sabian versus Matt Sydal versus Tony Nese, one of the latest acquisitions to AEW.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting to see if these two former best friends can coexist.
Now, I know I've asked this a lot, and I guarantee you've given me an answer, but I keep forgetting. How is AEW avoiding the WWE curse? They're bringing on so many new names. How are they going to have the time to showcase all these people?
Are you talking about in real life, or are you talking about on my show? Well, in real life, ideally, they just need to expand shows. I mean, at least they're fortunate right now that they have Dark. So Dark can be used for talent just to generate more buzz, right? They'll have the occasional really big name, but a lot of the up-and-comers will be on Dark. Then you have Rampage, which is that 1 hour showcase. What they really should do with Rampage is, because it's only an hour long, put only marquee matches. Only big things. I mean, this past week they had Hook. That was a good one because it was a really good debut. But they should have like one kind of debut trying to showcase a new talent and 2 matches of established big talents like Punk or Bryan or Kenny or stuff like that. That's what I would do. And then Rampage is your main show where your full-on storylines are. But on Dark and Rampage focus really on the in-ring action, and then your Rampage show you just keep it going with storylines and stuff like that, so you have enough stuff going on. And then when the pay-per-view comes in, it's a smorgasbord of all three. You're going to take some of the shit from Dark. It's almost like what WWE is, instead of going brands, it's just like shows like Rampage, Dynamite, Dark.
Because you gotta admit, they're taking on a lot of new names.
They are, but they've also lost a few people. There's some people, too, that I'm sure that even though they're hired there and they're really doing more back-end work, in training or booking, producing, learning different aspects of the trade. Because that's one thing to keep in mind, too. Professional wrestling is one thing, what a lot of these wrestlers are doing, but some of them are getting older. Some of them... maybe they're not as polished in the ring, but they have other skills that they can be used for like producing or writing or putting together ideas, stuff like that. That I think is WWE's biggest flaw right now is their writers aren't professional wrestling fans. They don't really know about the wrestling part or any of that stuff. So when they write their stories, it's stupid, has no context. At least what AEW's been putting together, the storylines kind of fit the ideal of the professional wrestling lifestyle, Anyway, that's my opinion.
I gotta put my hat in the corner of Miro. Like, I love his character at this point.
Oh yeah, the champion chosen by God.
Yes, I mean he's built like a champion back then. If you watch the show Spartacus, like he was built like a Gaul was back then.
Yep. A total brute.
Yes. Built like Crixus.
Yeah. That's actually who I was thinking of, too.
Yep, Crixus, yep. And then the Gaul that tried to kill Spartacus in the bathing room. He, too, was huge, too. Like, I love the first season, though. And then it was the third season, then the second season. I did not like when Britt.
Yeah,
but,
it was unfortunate that the main actor couldn't continue because of cancer, man, because he was so good. And nothing against the second actor who played Spartacus. He was also really good, but when you already had that, everyone's going to compare it to that, you know?
Yes,
And
unfortunately.
it was very unfortunate because he's a really good actor, too, and he did a fantastic job. It's just, it's hard to fill in someone else's shoes. You know, it would be like if after Batman... what's the one with Ledger? Oh, and Kip Sabian wins on Miro, his former best friend.
Whatever, dude.
I'm just saying, this might be setting up a little bit of a resurgence of that feud of Miro versus Kip. You know, your best friend, your former best friend has pinned you. I'd hate to see what's going to happen next week if Miro's like, I'm pissed off at you and wants to take it one-on-one in perhaps a submission match. We'll have to wait and see for next week. But to finish my thought, the second Batman movie of the Bale series with Heath Ledger, if the Joker had survived and they decided to incorporate him into the next movie without Ledger, it doesn't matter who you pick. It could have been the fucking perfect, best Joker. It could have been Joaquin Phoenix that came in and did his Joker, and people would have gone, that is total shit. You know, it's like they would. He's a great actor. He's doing a great job. But in comparison to this guy, unfortunately, this guy was that guy, and you can't replace him.
As long as we didn't get the Suicide Squad Joker replaced for Ledger, that would have been a slap in the face.
Grill teeth and tattoo face. Fuck.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong. I like the actor who played him. What's his name? Can't remember his name. Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
I've liked him in other movies, man. He's done a lot of good acting. He's an okay musician. I'm not a big fan of his Survivors of Mars or whatever band, but it's not bad.
Oh boy. TNA is in the building?
Well, former TNA and former Ring of Honor superstar Jay Lethal going one-on-one against the surprise winner of the pay-per-view's Triple Threat, you know, with Daniel Bryan and Tony Nese. Lio Rush dominated that match, so he's going to be going one-on-one with one of his heroes, Jay Lethal.
Both of these guys are talented, though. I don't know who to pick.
It's a tough call, man. It's a tough call.
But yeah, your newest acquisition is from TNA. Josh was very upset when we found out you were taking him from us.
It didn't look like he was upset. He was like,
no,
the way he wrote, he was like, "Hey man, it's all good. Take him." I wasn't even going to take him.
I felt in between the lines. I felt the anger that was in between the lines.
Well, Josh, if you're listening and watching the show, which I hope you are, but I for some reason think you aren't. You're maybe not one of my 10 viewers. I'm totally open to you still using him for matches if you want to. I'm cool with like cross-brand stuff. We can do a TNA deal where we kind of swap in and out some people. I kind of have some ideas perhaps about the Briscoes, so it might be neat to see Briscoes versus FTR on one of my shows. So putting it out there, if you want to use Lethal in one of your shows and I can use the Briscoes in one of mine, I'm totally down.
Oh, Lio Rush looks good, brother.
Yeah, accidentally forgot to turn off fucking entrances. I don't know why it's not just a global setting where it just doesn't happen.
Yep. Same here. Same here. Oh, nice start.
Boom, neck breaker. Taking poor Lio down.
Ooh, work the face, Jay.
You know how you do with the ladies.
Val Venus?
Work in the face.
Hello, ladies.
Well, hello, ladies.
Could he have been a world champion?
Maybe after a rebrand at some point. I mean, they did rebrand him in the right to censor bullshit. But that wasn't quite the rebrand that he needed.
But it's not Val Venus. Val Venus is porn star, brother. Like, come on,
that
people.
could have been where he started, but then became like a legitimate actor afterwards, right? And like, I don't know. I have crazy storyline ideas sometimes, but I'm like, wouldn't it have been cool to have his gimmick be that way, and then have him star in a couple of those WWE pictures, and then have him be more of a Ms. Hollywood type character afterwards?
Ooh.
And then later on, have someone come out and go, "Yeah, I remember your porn star days," and dredging that shit up and pissing him off, and then him coming out and fighting. See, I'm very creative. WWE, you should fucking hire me. I have better stories of your old friggin' superstars than the shit that you have going on with your recent superstars.
Yep. Nice, pick him up, Lio. Hurricane Rana. Where's the ref going? Velocity?
Yeah.
Where you got him.
Indeed, man. I already have my name picked out too. If I was gonna do like WWE something, I was gonna be. Well, there's two things. One was either going to be Sawyer James, because I kind of like how they switch stuff around sometimes, and I love the, you know, I figured like Sawyer James could be some sort of a relation to Mickey James, you know, and have some weird crossover like that.
Right.
Or alternatively, I was going to be Jamie Seattle and be dressed in like fucking grunge wear, kind of like Raven with like flannel and stuff.
Okay. Like balls.
Like a mixture of, say, Raven and Jeff Hardy, but just in like alternative clothes, like flannel shirts that are full of holes and jeans that are all ripped up and Converse sneakers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jeff Hardy also was released in WWE.
Yep. I have a feeling that he might end up in AEW doing some stuff, but I don't know, man. At this point, I'm not even using Matt Hardy.
Right.
You know? I haven't seen him on a show in so long, but because again, to me, it's like you said, it's the too much talent pool thing. Yeah. That's why this month we're seeing this stuff. You know, we don't see Jay Lethal versus Lio Rush. We don't see Varsity Blondes versus Young Bucks. We don't see Kip Sabian and Miro versus Sydal and shit, I can't remember who the other person is. Right,
Nese.
Nese, that's right, brand new signee, Nese.
Here you go, Lethal.
Two count. Lethal is beside himself. Unsure what else he has to do to get the job done.
I mean, come on, Jay. You're going up against a young, hungry Lio. There you go.
Shooting his shot against a staple of professional wrestling such as Jay Lethal. I mean, come on. He was in TNA. He was in Ring of Honor, New Japan. Ooh. He's done everything except WWE, probably because they're pissed off at his Black Machismo character.
Now, does New Japan, now, you've never been over there because, you know, it is what it is. But do you think they have a American, because you got to think, like, if somebody like me and you that doesn't speak a lick of the language goes over there.
Ooh, Lethal
like
winning it.
How do you communicate? Well, I guarantee you that they all speak some sort of English, like some extent of English.
Well, there's a couple of things too. Number one is either you're going to be associating with someone who's and Lio Rush knocking down the ref, not happy about what happened, losing to Jay Lethal. So I think we're going to see a rivalry starting up here, where we might see a few more contests between these two superstars. But to get back to it, if we were to work for somewhere like New Japan, I'm sure that for the most part, you would be hanging out with people that would point you towards people that could translate. They might at least initially have a translator kind of assigned to you when you're doing certain tasks to make sure everything's going fine. And, you know, a lot of stuff there is like English with ooh at the end of it, like biru, steaku. I like your cute ass, ooh. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I mean, you pick certain things up, and I think that's one of the most incredible things. Well, it depends on the type of person that you are too, but being immersed somewhere makes you learn shit faster when it's like learn or die. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like, I need to know how to order food or ask for water. You'll pick up like those main things relatively quickly. Well, there's three things you'll pick up quickly. One is, where's the washroom? Two, where can I get some food? Three, beer or alcohol of some sort, and 4 hentai. No, I'm kidding.
Yes. Oh, actually, 4 is number 1. Actually.
Yeah, exactly. 4 is 1, 2, and 3. You know. Oh, and of course, number 5, all of their swear words.
Yes. Yes.
So I remember when I had a Polish friend in school. I learned spierdalaj and suka. And spierdalaj is like "fuck you, man" or something like that, and suka is bitch. That always stuck in my head. But some of it's more fun too because it's like regional, like Greek. There's mulaka, and mulaka means testicle. But people would go, "You mulaka." It's like, "You testicle."
Right.
Again, sorry, not family friendly.
All right, so what are we looking at here, sir?
Shida versus Britt Baker for that AEW Women's Championship.
But Shida is going into this match with like a major like fire behind her, like coming.
I know, but she could be exhausted too, man, because she had to fight against 4 people, and now she's going 1-on-1. And Britt Baker has a fire lit under her, right? Not only was she a former champion that got that thing that has 2 victories technically, because it was her and Abaddon in the tag team that won, and her that won against Shida leading up to the pay-per-view. Not to mention the additional pressure of now having her boyfriend or fiance. I'm not sure exactly where they're at in their relationship. We'll just say boyfriend, Adam Cole, also being part of the promotion. I think she feels a little bit of an additional pressure to perform and add there too.
Yeah. Ooh, nice work the back.
Ooh, gonna pick her up, dropping her on her back.
Another? Okay.
Boom, another backbreaker.
More like a back baker.
She's a backbreaker, heart taker, dentist lover, coal fucker. Again, apologize for not being family friendly, but
John, we apologize.
Yes.
Oh, nice cover.
What we'll do is we'll have Brock listen to it and timestamp the swears, so that every time it's timestamped, you can just cover your little one's ears.
7 seconds.
Or just
10 seconds.
Just put on the video without sound.
Oh, that's true. And then commentate right over it yourself.
Yeah, you do your own commentation on our shows, record it and send it to me so I can see if I can pick up any pointers from you.
There we go.
Yeah. Look into the evolution of professional wrestling commentary. Jonathan Darwin for some guidance there. Also, still waiting for that letter you wanted me to proofread. So if you're watching.
Touché. That too.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, there it is. Bam. Dropping Britt on her back. Going for that cover. 1, 2, and even those ninja shoes, not enough to get that cover in.
There you go, pick her up.
Speaking of ninja shoes, where's my Ghosts of Tsushima, buddy?
I've been uploading
week with no ghosts.
I've been uploading it, sir.
I don't see it in my friggin' timeline.
Do you have the bell on?
No, man, because I don't want email notifications all the time.
See, that's why. I think you've missed like 2 episodes at this point.
Okay, well, I'll do that tomorrow, then I'll cram.
How do you not? You are liked and subscribed. How do you not have?
I should be getting that shit automatically. I shouldn't have to click the bell to fucking have you show up on my timeline.
Your bell's on for me. Your bell is on for me. I get notified every time.
Yeah, but I have to clean up my email box, man. I actually keep track of that shit and keep all my stuff organized. I bet if you went into your email box, Britt Baker winning that women's title, I bet if you went into your inbox that you have tons of shit you haven't even read. I read everything.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
Anyway, unfortunately, Shida unable to retain. So although she is the A-Show's Omni Wars champ, she is no longer the AEW Women's champ. Britt Baker now taking over that spot. So, but keep in mind, Shida has a rematch clause. She can try to pick any type of match she wants, except for Steel Cage, which fucking sucks in this game. But We'll see. Maybe we'll see a 2 out of 3 counts falls or something like that happening. But in the meantime, Britt Baker, your new AEW Women's Champ.
See, the question is, what if she was the world champion that went into the Fatal 4-Way?
That's the other question too, because she beat Shida so many times. Maybe she would have won it a lot faster and totally trounced you guys. But with that being said, I am the JamSaw, and with me as always, my broadcast partner, Brock Redhead, wishing you a good evening. Thank you for watching. Peace.
Peace.